Oh, there we go. There we go. It would probably help if I was not muted. That'd probably help quite a bit. Coda, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome back to the stream, as always. Thank you for being here. Got to do all the editing tomorrow, so hopefully you'll have it up Friday. Nice. Very nice. Uh, Editing takes forever, man. It takes absolutely forever. It takes forever. But that's okay. That's okay. So today we're going to be checking out VODs. And see if there's anything else going on in the League of Legends community or Wild Rift community. Um, hopefully I shouldn't be blocking too much. I may spend a couple. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd be down. I'd be down to review it. Got two people in here right now. I don't know if it's me watching on another on Twitch, but today we're going to be checking out Not Doug. See how they're doing. I know this game does not have any audio. So I don't know if they're playing with audio cues off. Hopefully not, because audio cues are a huge, huge, huge part of this game. You need your audio cues, especially your pings. Like, how are you going to know that people are coming to gank you if you don't have pings? So that's going to be something that we're going to look for during this session. Other than that, how's everybody's night going? If I'm slow to respond, please forgive me. Please forgive. This is going to be a Tryndamere versus Singed game. What does Tryndamere want to do? The exact same thing that Singed wants to do. Both want to push, 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 push. One of them is going to be a little bit more proactive and carry. The other one's going to be a little bit more reactive and tanky. Singed doesn't care how many times he dies if he can just get behind the turret and proxy the wave. So that's what I'm curious to see, if this Singed is going to try to proxy this Tryndamere. And if so, that will be okay. It'll be okay, because Tryndamere is going to have a lot of sustain. So that'll be okay for Tryndamere in this situation. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into today's game. Let's see. Do I want to go full screen? If I do this, a theater mode, oh yeah, proxying definitely works in Wild Rift. It's not as good as it is in League of Legends, but it definitely does work. You have less minions in lane to work with, but it definitely does work. Like, anytime that you can shove the enemy in and get behind their turret and cut off their line of minions, it's going to cause your minions to crash into their tower, and they're going to have a harder time to last hit. And they're taking turret damage. The minions are taking turret damage, so they have a choice, right? They either have to tank all those minions just like you're doing, or and not let them get to turret, so it's not taking chip damage, or it has to hit the turret, and then you're fighting for, or they're fighting for last hit, as well as taking damage to their turret. So it definitely works. It definitely does work. So with that being said, let's jump into this game. Fast forward past the starting point. I wonder if the Sage is going to try it. Well, let's get to. Okay. We're taking free damage right away by running into the poison, so definitely avoid that. Singed, all he's going to want to do is push the lane. If you notice, right, so Trend spins on him, or is it his auto attack? If Yep, he spins on him, which causes the minions to start attacking Tryndamere, whereas the minions should not. I don't know what rank this is. This could even be could be unranked. But these minions right here are going to aggro Trend, and he's taking passive damage from Singed as well as these minions. So the good news for him is if he goes Q first, well, which he didn't, he went spin first. But when he gets his Q, he's going to be able to heal off of his rage, so it won't be so bad. He'll be able to have a lot of sustain in this lane. But taking free damage is never good. Could have ran straight to the brush and dropped aggro. Now Cinch is being brave. He's at this point, right? Irelia is going to start looking for a level 2, potentially level 2 gank, especially with the Singed push so far forward. If I'm this Irelia, I'm trick. The first thing I'm doing is we're starting Q, and then we'll go to our stun, and then I'm coming down. Exactly. Like walk behind him if you can, and then spin through him on the way out. The Singed is super aggressive. He doesn't have he doesn't have the same level of resources as Tryndamere, because Tryndamere doesn't need mana. I'm assuming Singed is going to go back and get his honey fruit. I don't know why I said buy. Let him push, man. Let him push. That's what he wants to do. Let him push. Rally is still on bot side. That's something to pay attention to. At that point, maybe you want to look. Ooh, he almost got thrown in the tower, and he got ignited. But Singed is going back, so we need to hard shove this wave. Okay, we are wasting time right now supporting our jungler. They don't need our help. We definitely need to be shoving that wave in, right? So is there a point that we saw Singed go back? We almost get flipped there. He ignites us. I feel like if we walk forward, we see him going back. So at this point, we need to hard shove this wave into the tower to deny those minions to him. So we are wasting a lot of time and resources. If not, we need to go back and match his back as well, because he's going to come back to lane full HP with an probably a component piece to a part of his items, and then he's going to shit on us. All that gold and experience that we're missing. It would have been different if Rengar was there. See, we could have crashed that wave. He would have been denied 2, 3, 4 minions just by crashing that wave. Asher, hey buddy, what's up? No, I can't hear you. All right, we got that. Again, they both, in theory, want to do the exact same thing. Trend wants to push, and so does Singed. Singed is feeling confident. That's okay. Let him be cocky. What's up, Yami? How's it going, brother? We get flipped. Go in on him. Yep. Good job. Right, so he flipped us, but I think he cut off his poison. At this point, we have the wave being distracted. We're down to a cannon minion, so we don't have to worry about a lot of the wave. Flips us. No, he did not turn off his poison. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, no, that was definitely going in. He popped his ultimate, so he knows he's going to take the damage, and then Tryndamere goes back to healing himself. So Singed is not going to have that luxury that Tryndamere is going to have. Yeah, you're the only person in Twitch. Yami, how's it been, brother? Welcome back to the game. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the. We need a hard shove. Like every time he goes back, you got to hard shove this lane. Not back. He's out of lane. Okay. Singed is mid. Why is he mid? Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, we need to hard shove this lane, and then back immediately. I guess it's okay to try to get the wave here. Maybe get a turret plate, but we never know who's gonna pop up. Rengar's gonna stop us, and now we're down a back where Singed is up still an item on us. Not go back to base and purchase. And we waited the whole time. You might as well catch this wave while you're here. Got our first item. What is Singed as his first item? Get a Rylai's. I think that's a Rylai's. It looks like a Rylai's crystal set. A lot of the items have changed apparently. We lost 2 minions because we didn't catch that wave and push it back in. Yeah, he's just gonna slow us every time we walk towards him. He's gonna flip us right back into the poison. So never really. I don't want to say don't chase Singed, but we're not going to win that fight chasing him. He's going back. I think he's probably taunting us. No, he is going back. Why are we freezing here? We're walking over here. Not a bad idea to go help the jungler take Herald. Get an early one. Okay, let's go back, and I just want to talk about the jungler real quick. When we target Rift Herald, when you dash this way, it's going to charge it. Rift Herald is going to charge it into the wall. Then the back is going to be exposed to the wall where no one can hit it. Instead, hit it up here near Rift Scuttle or Scuttle Crab. This way, it charges out to this open wall. I would say maybe you did this because you didn't want enemy vision on it, but at the same time, we didn't sweep from what I saw. So we could still be standing on vision right now, but this way you don't have to worry about dragging it out and actually being able to hit the back. You get the most efficiency possible. This would be a good trade to go in on. Irelia can hit a stun and stop everybody. All right, good. Free kill. Irelia probably doesn't need you to be here. I would head to lane, shove this lane in, and then hit back immediately. Such a massive time sink. Hold on. Let me read chat. I was just thinking about League. I stopped playing maybe 4 to 6 weeks ago. Kind of miss it, but man, the games feel bad to play, or it felt bad. So for such a massive time sink, I thought it wasn't worth it. Also got busy with life for a while, dude. I get it. We all get burned out. We get burned out, man. It's not always the easiest thing to do is play this game competitively, especially at the level that you play the game at. But you do miss it, so I might pick it up again. And now that I have some time, I just worried about how much the game demands. Dude, I get it completely. I get it, especially when you're making content. It really ate up so much time, and I got burned out myself, dude. I got burned out myself. So, it's do the best you can. Balance your time. Maybe throw a game or two a night, and then just call it done. Been through this wave if we had it. This Irelia is kind of wasting this Herald. I mean, we're not going to get this turret. Maybe we will. Okay. I did not think that we would take that turret with Rift Herald on that one. My thought process. how high of a health this is and how many plates it has. But apparently we can just burn through all these plates with Rift Herald now. Port the Rift Herald to the next tower. Is a good call. I would not chase Singed underneath the turret. Go back. Go back. Right. So it's important to have vision in the enemy jungle. I know I'm looking at a mini map with the enemies collapsing onto you, but at this point, we weren't going to get that turret. In my opinion, we were not going to get that turret. So let the Rift Herald collapse, go back, buy your items, and get back to split pushing. At least that's my thought and opinion on that one. Coda says, I pull Herald into it sometimes, but then you can back off slightly to center it. Herald rule of thumb is about 2k HP kills a turret unless they changed it. I don't know, man. I did not expect it to bust through all those plates like that, but you know what? Shit. If it does, it does. Think we're dead here? Okay. So we're dead. Let's does anything give us an idea that the enemy is collapsing? We have any vision? Lux is backed off, so Fizz comes over. No ping from Lux, I don't believe that the enemy's missing. On us, that's 100% on us. We definitely should always assume that we're going to be getting collapsed on. Especially in that situation, because we're pushed up so far. That's such a free kill for the enemy team. When does Irelia back off? Irelia calls it. She's backing. Maybe we should have backed as soon as our teammate did because we had no support there. And our ultimate is down, I believe. So we couldn't have fought that out even if we tried. We're back alive. The only thing I want to see Tryndamere doing is split pushing. Split pushing, split pushing, split pushing. Okay. Singed is doing the opposite of what Singed is designed to do as well. You gotta think, what do we get? What do we get from fighting right now? In my opinion, right? In my opinion, if we're not here, if we're in lane, this is a free turret right here. If Singed is up here fucking around, he's just doing whatever. If we're in lane, we push this and force Singed back to this lane. That's what Trend is designed to do, is split push these towers over and over again. Also to be a monster in team fights, but still. If it was me at this point, we know Singed is low health. We don't have any wards placed. Do we have any wards available? I don't know at this point. I would come up this way on the minimap and potentially look at cutting this wave off and go ahead and just farm this wave out and then go back. We're running around, not doing anything. I don't think we're gonna get a gank on Fizz. He's just so mobile. So we're kind of just wasting time. Unless our plan is to take down the mid lane turret, which I don't think we can at this point. So Singed is going to get a free wave pushed into us. We're going to be able to react in time, but it's going to crash into our turret. Or we're going to tank it. That's a lot of minions, bro. That is a lot of minions. Singed back off, probably doing exactly what he needs to do. Yep, good call. Just shove this wave. Just force Singed to play in the lane. Back off. As soon as we see this, we need to back off. We're probably dead here. No, we didn't make it. I assumed Fizz would have thrown his ultimate out, but he did not have it. Okay, cool. Back. You should probably back at this point. No need to walk all the way back. Fizz is going to catch this wave. So right about here where we're out of sight, I'd go ahead and hit back, get our items, get our health back, our resources back in line, and then keep going. Yummy says, if you're getting back into it, I might pick it up again. I'm one of those people that has a hard time playing a competitive game casually, though. I have to be good or I won't be satisfied. I know your Riven is pretty on point, man. Your Riven is pretty on point. I would love to see you come back, man. I wouldn't be the only one returning. Singed, man. He's it's weird. I wonder why him and this Fizz swapped lanes. Definitely not going to be able to take mid lane turret at this moment. And we're half health running into the enemy jungle. Fizz is going to take our bottom lane turret. So Fizz takes our bottom lane turret because we didn't go back here, right here, while this wave is up near his turret. If we would have went back, we could have came back and met this wave down at our turret. So that's some macro mistake. And then we would never lose our bottom lane turret like we're going to lose. If I was Fizz, I would just stay and push this in. There's no point in him not. He's got to stay and match your push. Just keep shoving, man. Just keep shoving. Do what you do. Take the turret. Good call. Good call. No one's going to come down in collapse on you, or they shouldn't. They might not even know you're there. But again, we didn't sweep or anything, so I don't know if we've placed any wards or swept anything. All right, we have Herald, right? This allows us to go back faster. Good. And just coming back down, buy an item, go back down, grab the wave, keep pushing. By you being here, I think your team. No, your team is hiding gold, thanks to your tower, but they're down in combat stats without you. So Singed is going to roam up. At this point, just keep pushing. We don't need to contest this dragon because you're on this side of the map. And I would definitely not pop Herald until inhibitor turret, because this turret's dead. Side note, it's easy to point out, but in that tri-brush, there's vision there, and a lot of times there will be vision in that tri-brush, so we could have got that there. That is free gold. Good. Make them pay. Make them pay for this decision. Pop it. Pop the Herald right now. Yep. Get up there. The fact that they're not responding to this, I would just take these minions and walk out. This is probably, I don't know. It's close because they didn't respond to it. On the way out, just let's farm the jungle. Good call. Rengar knows where we are. That's okay. We probably could have fought him for a little bit. At least killed Rengar. But it might have been the call to back off with how close they were. Right, so now what do we want to do as Tryndamere? Let's think about it. We're running up mid currently, potentially looking at our jungle. We're going to want to do the same thing. We're going to want to break the top lane turrets just like we did with the bottom lane turrets. This is going to cause them to have to pick which side they want to defend. Right now, Baron is going to be on the map, so that's always going to be a priority to look at. Ideally, we want to break this top lane turret to force them to have to respond to this top lane. and pull them away from Baron side. Gonna go get the red buff. Respond to Singed. If we did not have, or if we would have backed when we lost our turret to Fizz, we'd still have a turret to sacrifice. Now we have to respond to this Singed. Don't chase him. We're not going to catch him. Well, Irelia here, so maybe we will. Okay. Shove maybe a wave or two. We're not going to be able to take Baron with 2 people this early. I'd probably take 1 more. There's nothing we can do on that side of the map. We know that their jungle is gone because Rengar took the blue buff earlier when he fought us. Not going to get anything, and we're missing minions right now. Rengo's got a Yuumi on him. I mean, we're gonna kill Rengar and Yuumi, but nope. Okay, they get away. We're just missing free gold in the side lane, bot lane, and now Singed is gonna push the wave back out. We're on Vision. Just always assume you're on Vision. So let's think about what we did. We're just running around. We fight Rengar here. They get away. What can we do? What can we do? One. Let's actually count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 seconds. 16 seconds that we just sat there and did absolutely nothing. That is a recall, and that is back to lane. So we pop a honey fruit. We don't get anything for it because we don't have the honey fruit talent or whatever you want to call it, perk or whatever. So we kind of just waste 16 full seconds. That meanwhile, this whole wave down here in this bottom side is just, we're losing it. We're losing it and wasting experience and gold. Now Singed is going to catch all that and just be the tank and a new annoying nuisance that he is. So think about what you're doing. You want to always be doing something. Oh, and we didn't even go back. Okay, so now we're wasting more time. We're going to proxy this wave. Stand behind, cut the wave. No, we're just going to go and take the tower. Okay, you know what? We got a tower off it. That's okay. It was probably dead regardless. Yep. I'd say we're on the good side of the map because Caitlyn's probably going to rotate down and join her team. Yep. We should have just stayed, caught that wave, and forced them to respond to us. You know, we're Tryndamere, so we can kind of get away safely. What are we doing? Our team's fighting in the mid. And we're going back to split push. Okay. We should have been doing this the whole time, though. We gave up so much pressure by going back. And now we give up all these resources in mid lane. But Dakota says, I feel the same, Yami. I just got back into it as well. At the max rage, he could spin under the turret at 630 and take it with only 2 shots total and heal up and speed it up. Not sure if it's the right play, but it was an option. Yeah, I think taking the turret's fine. I think him going back when Kate was going to rotate down is probably the issue. If you need stream content right now, I think I have some old unlisted replays. Yeah, dude, if you want to shoot it to me, that'd be great. Why are we backing off, man? Like, Fizz cannot kill us. That's bedtime. Bedtime. Okay, we're just going to farm jungle. At the same time, I think we need to be forward, catching this wave, pushing it back in. We don't know Fizz isn't there anymore, so we have to assume that he's there. There's no point in us going back, though. He doesn't kill us. We really need to get that pressure. Right now, what's happening is we're seeing Baron up, right? Our team's grouping around mid, and we're kind of doing nothing. So we have two options, right? We either get back on the split push and force them to come to us and break apart the team comp that's going on in the middle lane, or our team is down in gold heavily, so they're going to lose another team fight and then give up a Baron. So in my opinion, we need to probably stay back up in this top lane and just keep split pushing. Let Trend use his win condition. Fizz not being there is a good thing for us, especially with Yuumi on top of him. I don't think Fizz beats us. We're level 14. Granted, it's 2 versus 1, but still. You be careful for Yuumi. Oh, she's got heal instead of exhaust, so that's bad for her. Fizz takes his top lane turret if he doesn't join his team. Oh, nice. Baron. Start picking Baron. That's going to get us back into the game. Bam, ping it. Again, we don't have any... There are no wards. We didn't put down any control wards or anything, so the enemy fully knows we're here. Okay, good. Get up front. Back off. We're not going to kill him. Gonna die. Do we get Baron? No. What would have been different? What could have potentially been different with this call? Baron, I 100% was the right call, so you knew that. You absolutely knew that going in. We don't have any Scryer Blooms up, but we do know that we're on Vision right now. We didn't know at the time, but we always have to assume that we're on Vision, especially around major objectives like Baron. So not only do we lose Baron, we're going to lose this top lane turret, and I would blame this not on you and Irelia. I would blame this on your team for not immediately noticing. However, you got to spam ping it. Spam ping that Baron's the call. If Kai'Sa comes over, I think we probably kill this in time, but she gets picked off. Whole team has to back off Baron. We get nuked down. We definitely saw them come down. So I wonder why the team didn't back off. Is there anything we could have done differently? Maybe we could have stayed on it, since the call was to stay on it. It's just absolutely ripped us apart. Now they get Baron. I'm assuming with this ace that top lane is going to push. I assumed we were going to lose this top lane turret. I'm terribly wrong with this calls tonight with the turrets, man. Yeah, if you want, just send it here. I can click it from here. I assumed that top lane would have taken a lot more damage than it did. Fizz gets bot lane. Did they get mid lane inhibitor? No, they don't. I don't think they do. But Kai'Sa's dead again. Oh my god, bot lane's like 2 and 17. Lux is dead again. Fizz is just destroying everybody. The only reason that this game lasted this long potentially was because of you split pushing the bottom lane. Let's look at this call. Look at this. Right? So we are going to kill this minion. We have our wave pushing. It's going to cat freeze right here underneath this red buff, right? Or like right around this red buff. So we don't need to proxy this wave out. Meanwhile, we have a Fizz just rampaging all over our base and destroying whatever we have there. In my opinion, that's where we should have been. Oh my god, he is just fed. Yep. Okay, so they end off this Baron. Could we have done anything different to postpone this outcome. This is why you don't fuck around, right? Like, this game would have been over 100%, but now it goes on longer just because of the enemy team fucking around. There's always potential for a throw, guys. Always potential for a throw. Rewind. Rewind. I think it would have been different if we would have been here. Because we have a feeling that this Kate, or at least I had a feeling that this Kate was gonna rotate down to mid lane to join the team and probably siege mid lane turret. I think if we stay here, this forces pressure and we don't ever actually team fight mid, which doesn't cause us to go for the Baron. It doesn't help that this Kai'Sa didn't pay attention and got caught out. I think we kill Baron if we had Kai'Sa there. But we lose that team fight terribly, and we have no pressure in top lane. That I think that would have been my call. We would just stay in this top lane and shove all these turrets in and just keep doing what you're doing. But now we know different. Fizz is fed as hell, so he probably would have one-shot us. I don't know if that helps. I hope it does. I mean, Tryndamere isn't that strong a top laner comparatively to other champions. I could agree with that one. Who do you think is better than Trend right now? Brad, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? I appreciate you following on Twitch, man. Brad, I'm great, brother. I am great. I did not even see. I need to find a way to over here on my side. But yeah, that's my thought process. I don't know if I am right or wrong, but we definitely did not play to the win condition. We spent a lot of time kind of just running around doing nothing. Hopefully that is the right call, and hopefully I was able to help you learn something. It's been a long time. Normally we don't do this live. Normally it's all video edited, and I have a chance to go forward a couple seconds and then think about what we could have done differently. The problem with Trend is that he is super fast or feast or famine, super fast or famine, super feast or famine, and he has very little crowd control. You're right. You're right. And I don't think Doug played it to his win condition. I really don't. I think if he would have draw the pressure and force the enemy team to choose between that bottom lane turret and that top lane, you know, going into that top lane versus that bottom lane inhibitor being down, definitely forces them to respond to him. And it's cat and mouse, right? You just move forward, hit the tower, hit the turret, back off. Move forward, hit the turret, back off. That's all Tryndamere wants to do. YouTube's not letting you put links in chat. You can always message in Discord. It comes down to the, let's see, my picks are Sion, Singed, Jarvan, but those fit my playstyle. You could also pick things like Jax, more oppressive in fights with AoE stuns. Irelia, if you're good at her. It comes down to individual playstyle as well. Irelia might be good, but you never see me playing her. I do like Irelia. I really do. But like you said, right? What is the difference? What is the difference with Tryndamere versus Singed? Granted, Tryndamere is a very, very easy character to use, right? You just point and click. But he requires gold. He requires a lot of damage. What does Singed do? He just sits back and waits. That's all he's got to do is wait for you to screw up, and then he throws his goo on you and then runs in and tosses you into the poison. That's all he has to do for you to lose. So, like you said, it's a war of attrition, really. You have to be on a carry style champion. You have to be above the curve, and if you're not, then you definitely lose. You lose. I don't think that this game was your fault per se because we executed fairly well. We did do a lot of time, a lot of time wasting, just running around doing nothing. Um, but is there anything that we could have done to affect the outcome differently? You PM me the video. Okay. Most tragic. Mm, Trophy. Doug, I hope that helped, man. I don't know if you're in here or if you're gonna see it or if I'm gonna edit it and then send it to you, but I really hope that helped. Um, it's been a while. It's been a while, and I'm nervous. I am nervous because I am giving advice live, and I don't normally do that. I normally just edit, and then if I screw up, I can go forward and fix it. But I can't do that tonight. You cannot do that. So, moving on. Moving on. Most tragic match ever. This is from Yami. What what are we gonna see, Yami? What are we gonna see? Since it's low elo, it's probably a Smurf game though. Give yourself more credit. Oh man. Oh man. Sheesh. Sheesh. I can't tell if you can see it, but my face is red because I am nervous. Um Theater mode. Oh, we got some audio this time.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
Welcome, Wild Rift. Okay. I was wondering why the quality was. Alright, we're playing Diana. Are we playing jungle? No, you're playing Riven. That would make sense. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame that that ward didn't time out before it saw us.
Bottom turret is under
I don't know
attack.
much about Riven Jungle. It seems like it's a clear, it's a pretty healthy clear though. No early gank. Okay, they don't know we're here, which is cool, but at the same time, we could still be on vision, and we just jumped over the Scryer's Bloom. Um, it's a gamble, definitely, but our team is at a point where they cannot engage, and Malphite and Samira might be a stronger duo than our team anyway. So if Nautilus shows up, knocks crowd control, or locks us down with crowd control, then that could be potentially bad. So my personal style, I'd have played it safe, pop that Scryer's Bloom, and if they did have vision, just jump the wall, take the vision, and then keep farming, potentially go back. But you are balls to the wall. Shit. Good call. Good call, man.
Have slain an enemy.
Very good play. Like your micro play is phenomenal. That's super aggressive though. That's so super aggressive. Her clear is passable, but not particularly fast. I mean, he stayed pretty healthy, so I think Leona following up on that play definitely helped. But jumping that wall into Samira, I mean, scary. I don't know if you realized her you'd use her, what is it, that thing that blocks damage or whatever. Maybe it just blocks projectiles. I don't know a lot about the character itself. Risky, but balls to the wall. You know, Riven is one of those characters, right, where you have to play ahead of the curve. And if you're willing to go balls to the wall just like you did, and it works out, then great. You are set to carry the whole game. Lucky, man, I don't know. Luck, skill, who knows?
Slain.
Warwick's free. He is so free. What could we done if we were War? Why was Warwick pushed up?
Bottom turret is under attack.
Hitting the turret. No, he's not even hitting the turret. I don't know if there's anything we could have done if we were him. Maybe had vision down in the tri-brush. But that was a great game. And this Nautilus doesn't have enough clear speed to be able to take this Rift Scuttle, so we are sitting really pretty. Maybe kite towards our objective, next objective, save some steps. Look for a bottom side gank again. Nice. Another free kill. No, he uses his ult to get out. Good try. I'm surprised you didn't go in on that one with his ult being down. Oh, yep, here we go. He should not have flexed on us, should he? Stay for the turret, man. Don't go back. Yami, what's the thought process of going back versus staying and hitting that turret? That's a half turret. Maybe you're thinking dragon? Curious. More time on the map. I don't completely disagree with the back. I'm thinking we get half a turret. We just killed him. We proxy the wave. We get a lot of extra gold for ourselves. Yeah. No, I'm just curious. Do we run it back and see? We kill him. We're gonna have a wave crash soon. I mean, dragon's potentially the call, right? So. We're in a strong position. We're poised to carry. This is a jungle. My time is very valuable. Distance if he stays. Okay. Thinking at the time. Okay. No, that was just my thought process. Stay and hit the turret. Get some plates off of it, and take the wave. Okay. And we fight this dragon. The whole team's here, right? Upset. Oh, Malphite's gonna hit a nasty engage. Right, and they get a dragon for free.
Has slain the dragon.
All right, they don't get it for free completely. Let's see. Let's think about this. We got Nautilus here, right? Nautilus is their jungler. Samira's taking free poke. Malphite's here. So they have extremely strong crowd control. If Set was here, it'd be different. And we're also tanking the dragon on vision. They have a huge wombo combo potentially. Malphite hits everybody, Brand hits everybody with a bunch of AoE, and Nautilus locks everybody down, while Samira just goes in with her ultimate and wipes everybody out. So, I mean, it's risky. We are up in gold, but... Could we have done anything different? Hear this?
The enemy team has slain the dragon.
And what do we do? What do we do? So we're losing here. Do we push this wave in? Do we shove this wave in and then recall? We don't have any. We start the fight. Look at where the wave is. On the top side, the wave is crashing into our turret, so we don't have the wave pressure there. So the enemy team's just getting free. We're losing gold, right? We're losing resources there. The enemy team's getting free minion deaths onto us. Mid lane's in a stalemate. I wonder if we had all of our lanes pushing forward, if that changes the way that they respond to this. He could have stayed hit tower and then ran to the enemy jungle bush, acting like he's counter jungling and repeat ganked Warwick. That could have been an option. Don't feel like you have to qualify your opinion just because I'm Grandmaster. Even most high elo players don't know how to play properly. Yeah, your brand versus Diana damage. During this is a diamond game, I'm probably playing a little risky in testing. Okay, not a problem. That's my thought process though. Like, if we had forward pushing waves before we went into this, at least make them lose the minions. But now they're catching everything for free.
The team has slain the dragon. You are on a killing spree. Ally slain.
All meal.
And we're kind of wasting time when we could have caught these minions and pushed it in. All right, let's repeat that at Rift Herald. Not repeat that one because we don't want that to happen again, but we're on vision when we're starting this.
Middle turret is under attack.
Maybe we're baiting out to see what is going to happen. Nautilus is here to support. Looks like our top lane's getting shit on. Good map call. Good call on the map. You think maybe set is our win condition here? Okay, cool. We blow a flash.
Find peace in the light.
Does this change? Does this change if instead of wasting our time on Herald, if we're at the point where we're ganking this Warwick, he doesn't have any vision, but we don't know that. Is our sweeper up? Can't tell. No, it looks like it's down. So instead of wasting time, do we get to a point where we should have ganked Warwick earlier?
Find peace in the light.
Because now Set has to back off, and they're actually poised to take this Rift Herald because Nautilus is here, Brand's collapsing down, and Warwick's not at a point where he has to back. He'll heal up with his Q. So I think we end up losing Rift Herald here as well. I consider then Brand, Diana, counting for Nautilus. Yeah, that Brand damage, I'm sure, does not help. And that just the raw crowd control, I'm sure does not help either. No, everybody goes back. Okay, all right, so we get a turret. Not completely for free.
Turret destroyed.
Do we go in on Brand there? Maybe not because Warwick's coming down. I think we could have potentially killed him, but it might have caused us to die to Warwick, so maybe the call was to back off. But we get turret. Brand loses a lot of damage, or a lot of health on his turret. No, I take that back. I think we should have went in on Brand, and we probably would have killed him and Warwick.
Enemy slain. Double kill.
Just with how strong we are right now.
Attack.
Ooh, that's a beautiful crowd control. Beautiful teamwork, guys. Brand pops his ult, so he's down at ult. Go in. Be careful for that stun, and it kills us. Greedy, definitely greedy. All it would have took was for Brand to stun us at that point. We're dead and he's alive.
Rampage. You have
Unfortunately, the shield wasn't up in time. That was beautiful. It was a very beautiful follow-up. That sets that one up beautifully. Flash into Q in. At that point, I would have just turned and went back to Rift Herald. Now Set's down there alone.
Killing spree.
Good use of Scryer's Plume every time you pass it. How did we not angle it right? How did we not see that?
Killing spree.
That's so weird. We barely missed the vision on that. Unless you know we're on vision and you're just waiting for it. I don't think you are. I think you're too good of a player to know that you're on vision and just wait for it. Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Right? In my opinion is we pop this into our jungle every chance you get, just to wipe any vision out. Or know that it's going to be there. It takes half a second, but it could provide so much information. All right, round two. The good news is Set's here, but he can collapse, and they're losing mid lane turret for this.
Enemy turret destroyed.
We're going to lose bot lane turret, but I think at this point we have to fight for this. Beautiful Diana ult. Free dragon? Well, it's not free. We lose a turret. But we get a turret. We get a turret and a half a turret. Because of the, Herald. Two turrets. Okay. Good call. Is there anything in the enemy jungle on the way out? Good call. Good call. Proxy the wave. Proxy the wave. Go down and take it all from not proxy, but cut the wave. Go and take it all from Set.
My promise.
Remember, you're the carry. You're the carry. You're 7-1. You gotta take all the resources on the map. We can't trust Ez to do it. He's gonna be medium damage. Good fear by Warwick. No point playing around bot side anymore. No objectives to take, really. Unless we overextend. Why have you not swapped over to like control wards at this point? I'm curious. Oh, Set got solo. Okay. Easy collapse. Beautiful flash.
Rampage.
That should be a free turret. Off that. Somewhere. There should be a free turret somewhere.
Turret lost.
If, I guess if we had people in position.
You are unstoppable.
dead. Nice.
You are dominating.
Push.
Enemy slain.
Return.
Ace.
No, not really. Samir's here. Shove it in. That's what she said. We get away? We get away. Beautiful. I think that split second cost us, right? This back. And then we decide to push it in. I think if we pushed it in immediately, we don't get this Malphite to engage on us, because at this point we could have just backed off.
Find peace in the light.
Tunnel vision on killing.
My blade, my
I can see that.
Ally slain.
That's just getting wrecked, man. I was hoping he'd be a win condition because of that beautiful play earlier, but shit.
Find peace in the light.
Middle turret is under attack.
Ez seems solid, but now we're at a point where I don't think we take this dragon. I don't think we can test. And as I say, he's solid. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Diana. I thought it was him walking in there.
Enemy double kill. Ally slain. You are godless. Double kill. You are legendary.
Dude, you were absolutely wrecking everybody.
You are legendary.
Penta? Oh, come on, Ez. Come on, Ez. That was not cool, man. How did we win this? This is like a 3v4? 3v5 potentially? They blow everything on Diana. Leona goes in heavy. Lands a badass stun on the back line. Allows you to kill off front line.
You are godless. Double kill. You are legendary.
This is confidence, man. This is absolute confidence. Because as soon as Diana's dead, I'm backing off. We're already at a point where they could have killed this dragon before Set would have got there to join the fight. But they decide to pick Diana. Yeah, we don't have any vision down, but we got to assume that the whole enemy team's there, right? Because of their positioning. Let's see, where's their position? They're leaving. We know dragon's coming up. There's got to be some type of vision that they're on. Yep, they're right there. Like, why are you walking forward knowing that they're in this area, especially with a Malphite that can engage? We got vision there. They're not in that bush, so they're somewhere over here. You know they're somewhere over here. You still walk forward. I understand Leona. She probably thought that you could go over this wall or save this Diana. And at that point, she probably said, oh shit, and did not actually mean to go over the wall any longer. But she lands this badass stun in the back on these two, which allows you to get in and kill this freaking Warwick that's locking down your team and then get onto these enemies. That was a beautiful call to actually go in and get onto these two in the back line.
Enemy double kill. Ally slain.
Great stun as well.
Double kill.
And they're just running.
Legendary. Quadra kill.
But the safe call would have been back off and give up dragon. Coda, what's up? Welcome. It's been a long time.
Your team has slain the dragon. Top turret is under attack.
To the left.
Now Riot's just giving Cookie Cutter order of buffing every roll non-stop, and the power creep is catching up faster than the player base can skill.
Find peace
You guys remember back when the game was hard?
My promise.
Like when I play and I suck, so I have not been paying attention. Dragon back.
Your team has slain the dragon. Top turret is under attack.
Okay, we're not gonna go back. We're gonna push. Are you full item? No, you're not entirely full item. But shit, man.
My blade. My promise.
Again, right there, we definitely pop that Scryer's Bloom going into the jungle.
My promise.
2 seconds, hit it. Or it's a second, hit it. Gives us vision to like right up here in this like line of scrimmage right here. So then we'll know that we're walking in on vision so we can act accordingly. Gets some damage down. Diana goes in alone. I think it's okay. I think that it's okay that Diana went in because we do have Leona to follow up, but like that's scary. That's scary to go in. Maybe they just saw the opportunity, but Malphite ults down, which is huge cooldown to be down. But, that's not there. Warwick's fast as fuck. Nautilus is going to provide so much crowd control. We're burnt, like half health. And where are we at in this? All right, you're half health going in. But Diana's dead. Warwick's coming in. Who is this? Is this Leona here in the middle? Leona's dead. Warwick's gonna lock us down. I would assume that Warwick would lock us down with his ultimate. We had it. That's in the back line. What do we do different? That's got these two pinned up here. I'm assuming as soon as that ult hits us, we probably just back off. Leona's dead. Write her off. That's a free Baron for them. But we still maybe are able to stabilize the lane position and just turtle out Baron. Now they get a free Baron for real. And we're dead.
Shut down. Enemy triple kill. Enemy killing spree.
I think that was the loss right there. The dragon hurt bad, but the loss was that Baron play. So maybe the call was to back off and sacrifice Leona and stay on the map long enough to stop the hemorrhaging. What's gonna happen?
Top turret is under attack. Lost. Ally slain.
As a side note, just like not for you to pay attention to anything, but we know that the enemies here. Get back over that side of the map. Like if anyone watches this in the future, we know that Malphite's still here because these minions are buffed, so that's something to pay attention to. Eventually those minions will lose buff as he backs, but that is definitely something to pay attention to.
Slain.
That is just getting destroyed now. I don't think we can contest this dragon at all. Brand's just gonna split push. If I was Brand, I'd stay down there. We can't contest this.
Turret lost.
Ooh, Malphite barely lives.
Enemy slain. slain.
Why did they back off? They have Baron like buffs. I mean, I know it probably only affects the minions, but still. Why did they back off? They lose one, but they're up 2k gold. Probably doesn't matter too much at this point, but shit.
Enemy slain.
Name's Ezra.
Do you turn on Dragon at this point? Maybe that's the call, because they backed off so hard. They are clearly scared. At that point, do we turn and just immediately go to Dragon and 4v3 it? Especially with Set coming back up. That's probably the call, in my opinion. Asher, hey, buddy, what's up? All right, AP Aurelia. That's my thought process. As soon as we pick off Malphite and Warwick, then we head straight to Dragon and pick up that Dragon.
Name's Ezra.
Mid lane's already dead. Bottom lane's already dead. Okay. Set's gonna capture the top lane wave. Yep. So I think this Dragon call is way too late. We get it, but now Samir is going to be pushing bot lane. She backs really early. Malphite can't engage on you if you engage on Malphite. Take tower, go back Baron? Or are you gonna go for the end? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah. Yep. Take turret, back off, go for Baron, equalize the pressure. You're back in the game, man. They're scared. They're absolutely scared, so. Pressure would have been equalized, right? Hit Baron, hit the bottom lane turret, and hit pressure at the end. Dude, that is so sad. Like you said, that is a sad game. Maybe you felt you had to end. Let's see. Do you fast forward through it? At the same time, if I'm the enemy team, yeah, 30 seconds until then. I'm thinking maybe Baron and push it in just to guarantee it, but 20 seconds.
Nexus is under attack.
That sucks. All right, what could we have done differently? Obviously, we played pretty aggressively. We were at a point to carry. Our team kind of did drop it. Set lost a lot of times to this Warwick. Yeah, I would imagine you remember the game after that. I would remember that game. I don't know if I'd ever forget that game. Definitely utilize your base Scryer Blooms a lot more, or whatever these things are called. This way you can pop it into the enemy jungle, or our jungle, to see if there's any enemy vision in our jungle. We were in the driving seat, man. We were in the driver's seat at this point. We had lost. We came back. They're scared. They're absolutely scared, and they're playing like they're scared. Remember, body language is part of it. Take the turret, go to Baron, get Baron, push this lane in, break these two turrets, or break this one. Maybe have one person split and go over here and break this turret. Equalize the pressure. I think you have the superior team fight. This Leona has proven that they're capable. This Ez looks like he knows what he's doing. But the call to end, maybe that was just unfortunate. Maybe it was unfortunate, but play it safe. Baron, towers, end game. That's my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. 2 autos on the Nexus, dude. That's rough. That's rough. I couldn't have played it better. But with that being said, my son is telling me that dinner is ready. I think we have a worse team. Yeah, I mean, they have a lot more crowd control. Think about it. They have the Nautilus crowd control, the Malphite crowd control, and the Warwick to lock somebody down. But consistently, you have proven yourself in these team fights that you are capable of carrying it, and I think they're afraid. Because why, like, 100%, they're 100% scared.
You have slain slain.
Yeah, you killed them. I think this is it. They have the team. They have the team there. They get a pick onto who's this? Diana. And the whole team's call is to back off just because Malphite's dead. And he doesn't even die at that point.
Enemy slain.
All of them back off. Like, they're in a stronger position at this point because of the state of the map. Like, their top lane's going to be pushing, their bot lane's going to be pushing. All they had to do is stay and fight. There's no way you would have been able to respond to it in time, but they back off. They're scared. Nautilus just fucks off down in the mid lane for whatever reason. So I think that plays a lot into it. Is they're scared. You have a decent enough team fight to win if we get. And I think you played it beautifully during your team fights. You played it beautifully. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that they're scared. They showed it. And instead of trying to end here, just play it out normally. You know, let Ez do his whole poking thing, play it safe, and then take the turrets, man. They were yours to take. I think they were scared, and they showed it. But that is unfortunate. Dinner's ready, I guess. So I guess I probably should go get that. Thank you, guys. Yami, thank you for being here, man. Hopefully you get back into the game. Adam, always a pleasure to have you here. Who else showed up? Coda, thanks for joining, man. It's been a long time since I've seen you. A lot of new, not a lot of new faces, but a lot of old faces. Hopefully this helped. I'm not sure if it did, but hopefully you get back into the game, man. I'll see y'all later.